to Cheeto Jesus. I don't understand what's going on. I have spent the past 5 years of my life trying to accept, understand, and include the MAGA base of this party. And the message that's being sent by me and Liz Cheney, who refused to bend the knee to President Trump, we don't have a place in this party. We are worthless. I promise you there will be consequences. One way or another, there's going to be consequences.
I don't worship the Cheeto Man. I believe in America, which puts its American citizens first. People like you and your father and Liz Cheney, you aristocrats, you elites, you status quoists have proven that you do not care about the American people whatsoever. You care about the agendas of the corporations lobbying you. You care about the endless wars in the Middle East. You care about the endless dollars coming from Israel and the other foreign influencers. You care about everyone except for the American people. You have shown yourself so greedy to be content to rake in money and bribes while our country falls apart, while Black Lives Matter burns down our cities, while my religion, my culture is destroyed, while I am villainized for my race, while we are crushed under economic ruin. You do not care. Children being castrated, put on puberty blockers, corporations strangling Americans, the corporate media lying, manipulating, gaslighting the American people. So do we want you in our party anymore? No. We are done with greedy pseudo-aristocrats ruling us. We are done with you who would watch us be destroyed whilst you collect interest groups' money and sell books. We're gonna have to face severe consequences. Oh, like what? Is our party never going to be able to win another election? We're never gonna have another Republican president? We're never gonna have another Republican Congress? Well, that's going to happen anyway, no matter what anyone does. We had decades to prevent it when status quos like your father were in charge. For decades and decades, we've had open borders, a tsunami of people pouring in and voting. We already have amnesty lined up for some 14 million. Chain migration restrictions are being lowered to let in more and more people. Right now, the chain migration multiplier is 3.6 out of 14 million. What's that, 40, 50 million people? All of whom who will owe their entire citizenship to Joe Biden and the Democrat Party, who is ever willing to exchange money for votes. You are principleless. You have no values except for money. For decades, this culture war has been raging, and your neocon father and his neocon ilk have done nothing except for meek protests as our entire culture shifts against us. You are the ones who sold America, who let her die without coming to her aid, and you have the balls to blame us for it. It's not the fault of the political elite, the people with power, it's the average American citizen. While you gave amnesty and signed off on mass immigration bills which doomed the Republican Party, you called us racist for decrying it. The Republican Party and America in general is already experiencing the severe consequences of decades of the rulership by pseudo-aristocratic, cowardly idiots such as yourself. The way towards success definitely isn't giving power back to idiots such as yourself. Maybe for once we have principles. Maybe now, of all times, the American people deserve to be fought for. Not by you, but by themselves. You, your father, and all of you greedy scumbags are a brain tumor to America and conservatism.